Hi, I'm Ken Leibow with InsurTech Express, and today I'm going to tell you how I used AI, specifically ChatGPT, to solve a real travel problem. So, coming up next month, I have 6 business trips, and several of them are just back to back. So it's going to be a heavy duty, crazy travel coming up in September and October. So I booked the flights and the hotel is one thing, and that's all done. But then I started thinking, what am I going to wear to every conference, speaking engagement, reception, and dinner, and what needs to go to the dry cleaners when I get home? And will the clothes I need for the next trip actually be available, or will they still be sitting at the cleaners? So what I decided to do was see whether ChatGPT could help me solve the problem. So first, what I did was I gave ChatGPT an inventory of all my business clothes, every shirt, pair of pants, sports coats, pair of shoes, belts, etc. Then I walked through 6 trips, one day at a time. I explained where I was traveling, when I was speaking, which events were more formal, which days were business casual, and when I would be home long enough to visit the dry cleaners, right? So for that, I did it all with conversation, just speaking. I didn't type or write anything. And we built this complete travel wardrobe plan. So it's awesome. It created a master timeline connecting every trip and every window when I would take the clothes or pick up clothes from the cleaners. It then assigned a specific outfit to each business day and evening while still accounting for my preferences, like wearing comfortable loafers on travel days and saving my black shirt for, a special evening event, things like that. So, but what was really useful part is this allocation system it came up with. It checks that the same clothing isn't assigned to 2 trips at once or scheduled for a trip while it's still at the dry cleaners. So it also created the dry cleaning drop-off and pickup schedule, an individual packing checklist for each trip. So it's easy. I just look at the checklist, pull the clothes out, and stick them in the suitcase without even thinking about it. And a status view showing which clothes are traveling and which clothes are still available at home and what's currently at the cleaner. So it gives me that whole breakdown, which is awesome. And it isn't just useful for these 6 trips. Now this inventory rules and workbook template exists for future trips, which makes it much easier. Obviously, I continuously travel throughout the year, so I can give ChatGPT the dates, destination events, and dress requirements for my next group of trips, mention anything currently unavailable, and it can quickly extend the workbook and create the next coordinated wardrobe plan. So that's what I find so powerful about AI in general. It didn't just choose my style or make the decisions for me. It took my preferences, organized all the moving pieces so I can spend less time worrying about what's in my suitcase and more time focusing on the next trip ahead. So if you want more information, please reach out to me. Thank you.